Hello student, before discussing uh, the MIS into detail, let's take an overview of the whole syllabus. Here we will discuss the first the meaning and definition of MIS under unit 1. Thereafter the role of information system, which is a major subset of MIS, and thereafter the nature and scope of MIS. With all this, we cover the basic information about the basic information terminology and definition about the MIS. Next, in the unit 1 second phase, we will discuss the two major pillar of MIS. First one is information and second one is system. Here we will discuss about information first. Information definition, types, its quality, various dimensions of information, hierarchy of its level under dimensions, and information processor concepts. With all this, cover the information concept, and later we will discuss the concept of system, its types and elements. With all this, the second phase will be completed, and in the third phase we will discuss the role and importance of management. Start with the introduction, then its levels and functions of management, thereafter criteria of structure and classification of MIS, and ending with this phase with the component of MIS. In the last phase under unit 1, we will discuss the framework for understanding MIS, which include a structural model and a framework, which is Robert Anthony's hierarchy of management, which is a 3-tier architecture model of MIS. We will discuss here and cover it with the component of MIS. In the last but not least, this is all about MIS in unit 1. Unit 1 basically covers the whole information about the criteria, terminology, dimensions, systems, concepts of MIS, and in unit 2 we will discuss firstly the decision making concepts with the subparts of topics, types of decision, methods of selection of criteria of decision, then the role of MIS in decision making, and a model, Simon's models of decision making here, and cover this topic with the important topic as structured and unstructured decisions under decision making concepts. Thereafter we will discuss the development of MIS into stages, different stages under the development of MIS, and thereafter we will discuss the phases of software development life cycles. These 4 models are widely used for developing a software. First one is waterfall model. Thereafter we will discuss the prototyping model, basically all the next the upcoming topics of all prototyping overcome the disadvantages of the waterfall. Iterative enhancement models overcome the disadvantages of prototyping, and so on, and the spiral model overcome all the disadvantages of the previous 3 models. We will discuss these 4 models into detail. Students, after discussing the 4 models of under the development phase of MIS, we will discuss the applications area of MIS under which it working. The application areas are MIS, marketing MIS, First one, second one is financial MIS, thereafter production MIS, and at last we will discuss about the personal MIS. With all these, the third phase of second unit will over, and at last, under second unit of this curriculum, the most important topic of MIS, we will discuss the decision support system into detail. Here we start with the definition and 6, then we contrast it with the MIS, and we will discuss the various tools and models which are used for decision support system under MIS. With all these topics under 2 units, we will cover all the concepts and terminologies and the major concepts of MIS. Let's take a first look. We will discuss MIS into detail, and information system and concepts, then roles, then framework under one section, and section 2 under section units 2 we will discuss decision making, then the development models of MIS and the applications of area under MIS, and at last we will discuss the decision support system into detail. With all this, we cover all the topics we're going to start under this lecture series. So let's start with the very next lecture from the unit 1, the meaning and definition of MIS. Thank you for watching and listening.